Hello there, this is everything else. Yeah.
Hello guys, and today we are playing Exanima, which is a, dungeon crawler, Dark Souls, arena management thing, where it's like a game where there's two modes, basically. There's the dungeon crawler simulator, and it's set in this dark fantasy world. And there's the arena management mode where you manage a little corporation of people that fight in an arena, and today we are going to be doing that mode, the arena mode. So we'll make a new career right here. This is the arena, the career company emblem and company name. Customize a bit, so we'll just look for these designs and then we'll think of a name as we go. So I'll just do this. What is that? There's a centaur playing a trumpet. Oh, we could use that. Let's look through all of them though. Let's see. We can have this one. This one looks nice. Let's change the color of this bit. We could have a green, and maybe a blue. That and this color here could be darker shade of blue, and then this here could be that same shade of blue. So now it's one side's got the same outline blue as this blue, and then up here could have just a different shade of blue. How about the blue knight? Yeah, the blue knights, that sounds good. Right, next. Now this here, this is the character customization bit. So this is you've got your genders, you've got your skin tone, you've got your your height here. You can be short, you can be just any, you can be you can just be different height. It's, I like having a tall guy, but I might have an average guy as the company leader. The corrupt manager, sort of, or the non-corrupt manager, depending on how you play. You've got the age here. For some reason, I've found that making the age to the max sort of makes them a bit more fat. I have an old manager. He's a bit maybe an old skinny manager with more pale skin. I don't know. Yeah, why not? Got the voice slider down here. It's got the pitch. I like the sound of G. What hairstyles we got? This one looks good here. Can customize the hair color, basically. So yeah, we'll have orange hair. What should we be called? Maybe Larry. Yeah, Larry the manager. I like that, Larry. Yeah, let's be called Larry. So now we've got this bit with the starting loot, the apparel. I'm then gonna go for these shoes. I'm not gonna put this guy in battle, not until later on, when you can get good loot for him, because you see this guy here, this isn't a fighter that's gonna go into fights, really. He's the manager, so if he dies, you lose the save, so we're not gonna put him in fights. Let's get this. That looks good. Now what skill he has first doesn't really matter, so I've just given him the first close combat, which is Remise. So let's create. So now we have our company. Now we've got this merchant here. He doesn't sell really anything of a specific tier. He just sort of sells what he feels like selling. So say we've got a novice spear and just a master tier helmet. Now we can buy all this, but you see here, oh, that's not a good example. Here it says aspirant here. This is the tier it is. So the rank. The rank of clothing is if you're because adept is before aspirant, so we couldn't put this on an adept fighter, but we could put it on a fighter of aspirant and higher, so it can go on a fighter of the rank that it says and higher, which is so each rank has a limited amount of loot and loot points, so you can't put too much good stuff on your character, basically. If you get to the maximum amount of loot points on the character, you can't put anything more on it, and the loot points obviously go up in tiers. So you've got a lot of that. So we've got Larry right now. He's inept, and he's got full yellow health, which is good. So we can either recruit or hire, and the difference between those two is recruit is you make a new fighter, it doesn't cost that much. So they start as a inept 1 skill, and they start with all the bad crap loot. But a higher, I'll just go on to this bit higher. This is only for wealthy people, basically. So later on, because you get a pre-made guy. So for now, we're just gonna recruit, and we're just gonna make a guy. I think I'm gonna make like sort of like this, like maybe, yeah. Let's look at his hair. Oh, I forgot to say there is facial hair. I'm giving him a mustache. I'm gonna call this guy Bob. Yeah, Bob. This is Bob. So he's our powerhouse. So not our powerhouse. He's like decently buff, and he's quite tall. Yeah, as tall as he can be. So this is Bob. We're gonna just give him some loot. Gonna give him these old like ragged cloth trousers and shirt. Some shoes. And the metal bar I quite like. Now we're just gonna give him the simple remise as his first skill, because that's all he really needs. So now we're gonna get a second recruit. I normally get 2 recruits at first, because like, why not? We can make him fat and buff if you want. If we want, that is. So that looks like average, just person buffness. Yeah, let's make like, I'm gonna make him short. Let's just make him average, just an average person. Wavy hair, why not? Big wavy hair, long wavy hair is what I meant. I like the sound of that one. Think of a name, maybe Joe. Do we have a Joe? No, we don't have a Joe. Let's say Joe. Yes. Now the names aren't very creative. I know I'm not the best at making names for characters in games. Let's just give him the same outfit as we did with Bob. Same skill and a quarterstaff. Okay, so now we've got 2 guys. Okay, so this tells you stuff about like Joe joined the company, Bob joined the company, and it says here 2 merchants are available for hire. Merchants are very helpful, so we're gonna hire one of those. Basically, what merchants can do is you can specify if you want clothing and armor or weapons of a specific tier. So we're gonna need one of those. It's not a trainer. We've got this like cowboy merchant. We're gonna hire him. Now we're gonna go to the arsenal and we're gonna sort out our loot. So this is where you sort out your stuff. This is just we're gonna put the shoes here, the belts above that, and put all the like the overclothes there. The hats are gonna go there. Shirts are gonna go here. Trousers are gonna go down here. There you go, I've sorted out. So now we're gonna go back here and we're gonna manage Bob. Bob's gonna be the guy that we're gonna do today, because our goal for today is to get 1 character to aspirant tier, which is the tier after inept. You see here, this is where you choose which tier you get your guy to be. So we're gonna try and get this to be here. So we're gonna try and get him to aspirant tier. And it's quite an odd thing where you can actually take clothing from people you have, like merchants and stuff, and you can basically, it gives you a copy of the clothing that you can put on your fighters as well as keeping the clothing on them. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna sell those shoes now that we don't need them. You know, yeah, we're just gonna do that basically. Give him some loot by just using items of clothing that it gives us anyway. We've got like a little cowboy man now. Looks cool. Cowboy guy. I like that look. Go. We're going to sell his shoes now because we don't need them. Put that in the inventory of our manager here. Go to our merchant. And we're going to sell. There we go. And click trade. I put in the item here and then click on trade. We sell it. And if we drag an item from here and put it there, it will tell us how much we have to pay. And then if we click trade, we'll buy it. But that is aspirant tier, so we're not going to do that. So you might think, oh, we get inept like weapons now, but no, what we're going to do is we're going to search for aspirant weapons, because the inept tier is sort of just like the get through it sort of tier. It's not really worth spending any money in it. So this board here, you click on that, and then this is choosing who to put fights in and stuff. So we've got the standard fights, we've got duel, well that's in the name, 2 people fight against each other. Doubles, you need a hired NPC fighter. And a skirmish is a 3v3, so you need 2 NPC fighters that have been hired for that. A fray is 6 fighters engage in like them going against each other and like they fight until one remains. A reserve is you have 3 guys, and then if one of them loses, you go on to your next guy and you fight 3. And a pugilism is a fist fight. So we're just gonna do a duel with Bob. Just Bob duel. So we got this guy here. Oh, he has the sickle. So we're going to avoid that. Fighting this game is very weird. You have like this sort of crab walk you control with the WASD key. If you don't know what that is, that's WASD, the WASD. The PC controls for walking, basically. And you hold your mouse to swing. Doing that, moving the mouse cursor with the swing gives it more damage. And in combat mode, your character moves relative to where your mouse is. And now we're going to double click and hold for a downward attack with me. So we're going to try not get hit at all in these fights, because, well, that's how you fight. Take down our first opponent. And now we exit and we earn money from that. You normally earn, well, yeah, you earn more money than what you paid to go in the fight. So, like, you know, you've got your money, you've got, let me explain the money. You've got your copper, which is the least valuable, then your silver, which is in the middle, and then the gold's your most valuable. So I don't know what the exchange, I don't know how many coppers you need to get to a silver, and I don't know how many silvers you need to get to a gold. But that's, like, that's the money in this game that you can earn from getting a fight. So, like, a duel for the inept tier is, like, 3 copper and 1 silver. But, like, in the higher the tier, the more money it will give you. But obviously the harder, because the better loot your enemy will have. But you can buy the loot, obviously. But, yeah, it gives you more money from each fight, the higher tier you are. So we're just going to do duels. We're going to do some duels with Bob. Inept Bob. I'm gonna swing, I'm gonna swing. I'm just gonna get Bob to aspirant, and then that'll be the video, basically. Just once again saying it, just in case you forgot, I guess. I don't know. A sentence just sort of led into it. These inept fights are pretty easy. It's mostly just dodging their attack and then swinging, because the NPCs don't really have any skill. Right here, you see, now it says there are no more matches running this day, and today to participate in more. I did not say that correctly. Basically what it means is you've fought enough for the day to be over, so you click close, go here, and you click end day. Excuse me. And you see we have this is the upkeep. So each day that we pass, the upkeep will get taken out of our bank account, our owned currency. But the upkeep's only 4 copper right now, which isn't much. So go over here. Yeah, we've been given some aspirant weapons. Let's look in specials. Now, specials are different types of battles. Like ones you don't get in the standard. It's a random special battle for each tier. But right now, for a net tier, there's a challenger. And the challenger fights is basically one fighter can fight another fighter of any tier. So it doesn't matter what tier loot you have, what tier your fighter is, you can put them in. So you could put a master, which is basically a knight. You could put it against a inept, which is just a peasant. So, but we only have Bob and Larry. No, Bob and Joe. Larry's our manager. We're not fighting with Bob. We're not fighting with Larry. We're fighting with Bob and Joe, but not Larry. Larry's our manager. He might die. Don't want to kill Larry. So we're going to just go into this challenger fight. I think it's just a slightly higher end, just like better, basically, is what I mean. It's like a better inept fighter. Just like it's one of the best, like, when I say higher end, I mean just like sort of better loot of the tier. So we're going to do a adept challenger with a inept fighter. Now this was a mistake, because he's got metal armor, but he does have leather armor in some spots. We might be able to do it. Oh yeah, we made him bleed. Now the metal bar's quite a good weapon for the inept tier, because it's got like 4 hull impact, which is quite an alright amount of impact, honestly. It lets you to get, like, decent hits. So we might actually kill this guy with the metal bar. Alright, yeah, but he's got a bladed axe, which means he's going to do red damage. And the difference between yellow and red damage is red damage stays for a few days. And if you get max red damage, like full health bar of red damage, you die. Unless you have a precision. But yellow damage, it's alright to lose yellow health. But it's not alright to take, like, yellow damage. No, like, red damage here. That'll stay for a few days. Yellow health regenerates right after the fight. But we beat him, which is quite crazy because he had, like, a metal helmet and everything. Right, that's some of the specials that we can do. So we're going to do a fray. Now, a fray is a bit harder than a duel because obviously there's 6 people. It's like a carnage from Half Sword. Oh, we got a good hit on her then. Good hit on him. Another good hit. And he's unconscious, at least. Probably dead. Another alright hit. No. Right, she's dead. We're gonna whack. And they're both dead. Right, we won a fray. That was nice and simple. There are no more matches, so we'll end the day. Oh, yes! This little plus sign here means that Bob has earned a skill. And every 2 skills a fighter earns, they level up. So, we need him to earn 1 more skill today. And then he'll be leveled up. And then the video will sadly be over. I wish I could do more video, but I honestly don't have that long today, sadly. Just looking at all the stuff that he's selling. That's what specials you got. You got a elimination in the inept. The elimination is a series of 5 duels. The victor continues to the next round. The next round? The next round, I meant. So basically, you have to fight 5 guys in a row, and if your character goes unconscious, then it's over. You've lost. So we'll just win 5 duels in a row. One guy down. Out. You guy down. Take a sip of my drink. Another guy. There he goes. 2 more left. There we go. And the final lad. Oh. Right. We have to be careful. And he's down. You can see there, Bob has a lot of red health, so we're just going to do some duels with Joe. Because the amount of red health Bob's got. There we go. We could try the Master Challenger. No, let's give it a go. This is a mistake, actually. Now I think about it. Oh. Oh, yeah, this is quite a large mistake on my part. We got a good hit on her then, though. Come on. Yep. I think I could have if I played it more safe and I didn't get a massive hit on my... If she didn't get a massive hit on my head, but... No more fights. You can see here... No, no, like, medic sort of person. Yep. We need a physician, which is like, they, like, heal your fighters quicker. They do, they make your fighters heal quicker, basically. A challenger on the expert tier. Let's give it a go with Bob. The expert tier is not as, like, yeah, oh, we got like one of the best, well-equipped expert tier fighters we could have gotten. But we did get a nasty hit on them then. Oh, my health's going up a bit. There we go. Got a nasty hit on the leg. I can't. I think this fighter is female that we're fighting. You can tell from the voice. The voices are very, like, different. The male and the female voices in this game are very different. Oh, we were on, like, 0 health. Well, let's stop trying that. Let's do a challenger and the novice there. Why not? No, they'll probably eviscerate me. Oh, wait, no. This is possible. If we take like one hit, it's possible. It's got like an average novice right here. Fighting us. There we go. Bob, the aspirant there. We did it. We did the thing. We did the thing that we set out to do. Yeah, let's just buy him a weapon quickly. Got a pitchfork. Yes, we have. Right, we have some newsy McNews news, which is I'm going to continue making the video until Joe is at aspirant tier as well. So we're going to end the day quickly, and we're just going to get this guy here. Oh, wait. I'm going to get it to find clothing and armor for aspirant tier. And we're going to go into a aspirant doom with Bob. Try his new pit. Oh, right, we're going to go for a stab. Oh, it's a nice meaty stab. And go for a thwack and then a thwack down. Stabbing with the pitchfork's really nice. It is. It's satisfying. It's like, and they're all like, ah, and they bleed. It's a really weird thing to find satisfying. That makes me sound like a psychopath. Or does like a sociopath. Let's just focus on the duel with Joe and whoever this guy is. Bobby McBob. Bob. Yeah, this guy. They're fighting. Low health on both of them. Get him. Got him. Good, nice, good. It's good to get a bladed weapon like this, because the armor in this tier only really protects from blunt crushiness. It's not so much for, like, stabby, thrusting and slashing like this thing does. Oh, we both got nasty old hits on each other then. It appears my shoes have disappeared. It's quite odd. I kill you! Ah! I kill you! Die! And he's dead. The aspirant challenger? I accidentally put Larry in there. I'm forfeiting. I don't want Larry to die. I meant to put Bob in there, not Larry. So a whack, and he's dead. This hammer's better than my staff. It's just not good either. Doesn't hit as harder. Doesn't hit as hard. Oh, Joe's an aspirant! Yeah! Joey McJojo to Joey Jojo. Ah, yeah, he's an aspirant. Right, let's get him a weapon. Oh, I think we'll end the day quickly. We'll defeat the inept challenger with Bob. We'll end the day, get Joe a weapon, and then sadly, that'll be the end to the video. We'll get him this more crap pitchfork. More looks like a rake. That one does. Get him to do clothing and armor for the aspirant tier. Right. Well, today we made 2 fighters, a corporation, and got those fighters to aspirant tier. Got them some pitchforks, stabbed some guys. We played Exanima, we did an introduction. So, I hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe. You don't have to, but it would be really nice if you did. Bye!